Hey guys, thanks for meeting me here today. You and I are at Banner Recreation and Marine in Vernon, BC, Canada, and we're checking out a 2023 CF Moto Uforce 800. Quite a nice little utility vehicle. Let's check her out. So this guy is a V-twin, liquid-cooled, single overhead cam, 8-valve, and a 4-stroke, 800cc displacement. It's got a 91 by 61 millimeter bore and stroke. It is fuel injected and liquid-cooled, as you would expect, electric start, and a 30-amp battery system. And as with all CF Moto machines, it's going to have its CV Tech IBC clutch system. So it's just a variable speed transmission like the rest of them. And you'll have your typical low, high, neutral, reverse, and park. It'll be a two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive with a locking front differential as well. You're going to have some 14-inch aluminum wheels with this guy as well, a little extra that CF Moto throws in. And there'll be a 26 by 9 by 14 for the front, 26 by 11 by 14 in the rear. Again, they're going to be an entry-level tire, so you might want to upgrade to something that's at least a 6-ply radial. You'll be much happier with the traction and the ride and longevity as well. The front suspension is going to be a double A-arm suspension with a hydraulic shock. The front wheel travel is a bit on the low side with 160 millimeters or 6.3 inches. Rear suspension, again, a little bit on the low side, but it's a double A-arm independent suspension, again with a hydraulic jack, and it's 200 millimeter or 7.8 inches. And of course, the unit will come with power steering. Brakes are basically your hydraulic brakes all the way around. So in typical CF Moto fashion, they want to compete with the big boys, but yet their numbers in general are a little bit lower than the average. Not necessarily a horrible thing. It really depends on what you need the machine for, I suppose. But yet, it still would have a machine that's decently put together, and it would get you out on the trail, it would get you out hunting, it would get you camping and doing whatever it is that you'd like to do with it. Definitely have a good machine to start off doing that for sure. And now that they've actually got their product in reputable dealerships, then you've actually got some better service to go along with it as well. Because back in 2018, when they were just starting to come into Canada, service was just non-existent. But they've really changed that now, so that's a bonus. So come with some side mirrors as well. It's got these silly half doors like the Yamaha Viking. And they're sprung round, so that'll make it interesting to get in and out. Yeah, it's comfortable. There's your four-wheel drive switch there. So you would hit that for 4x4, flip that over, pop that out for your locking front diff, exactly like the Yamahas. Kind of cool. It'll have some turning signals and a horn. Let's see the digital display on this guy. Nice. Very much the same that's on my 2018. Got some hazard light switch there. Actually, maybe that's your hazards. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Fully automatic with an emergency brake. Cup holders back here. It's got quite a bit of leg room. And I do like the stance when you're sitting in it. It's definitely not a sport vehicle. You're standing up kind of like a truck, which is kind of neat. If I was to buy a side-by-side, I would need it to operate like a truck. So that's kind of cool. Got a decent sized bed back here with tie downs in the corners. It's kind of cool. And it's just a very simple lever right here, or on the other side. Just push. That's a fairly decent angle for dumping stuff. are down here. So as you saw in the previous clip there, when that box is up, it really doesn't give you a whole lot of room to work under there. So you might want to take that in consideration if you ever need to do any work. Some LED lights, that'll be great. 2-inch receiver, and it's actually got the extension there for you too. Something else that CF Moto throws in. It's awesome that it's got the roof. I like how CF Moto throws in a bunch of extra things for you. You got a locking glove box there too. I'll get the key and open that up for you soon. Well guys, that's about another one for Canadian Quadders Review. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here today. Remember to hit like and subscribe as you leave, because it really makes a difference to the channel. Let's see if we can get 10 likes for this video, please. That would be huge. Come on down to Banner Recreation and Marine here in Vernon, BC, Canada. These guys are awesome to deal with. Mike Ross is fantastic and knowledgeable. He loves talking to people and he loves to educate, so you'll have a great time with him. And with that, guys, I'm out of here. We'll see you guys in the next one, and thanks again for watching.